Okay, so last time that we played, I forget totally what we've been doing. Here's what we did. We tried to get to Rasir on the desert, and we got stats. Strength, agility, vitality, intelligence. Didn't quite make it up, but who cares? And our weapon uses at 200. So we've done a lot of grinding. I'm pretty much done with going through the deserts parts of this game, like at least just a fight. There's a couple more things out there we've got to do.
But this part of the game we call crossing the desert.
So basically, what we've got to do now is, other than grinding up lockpicking, which I'm going to do for a second while I'm explaining what we need to do. There are a couple of loose ends. We've got to wait until the caravan takes us on like day 16 or whatever. And I think it's day number something. That's totally not the day.
Stupid. You know what I just
10?
realized?
What did you just realize?
That genie icon. He totally looks like Mr. T, but green.
Like green, like orcish Mr. T?
Yeah, like a green Mr. T. Sup, fool? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard, fool. That's
Sorry,
right.
man, you should have stayed in school. I'm trying to think of other Mr. T orc jokes. Lord Doomhammer, fool.
Fool.
Fool. Okay, well, he's orcish, so that actually makes him slightly more
You can't
refined.
even do a Mr. T impression, much less a Mr. T combined with...
I knew Mr. T. First name Mr., middle name that period, last name is T. And besides, everybody knows that Mr. T is a night elf.
Oh yeah, Night Elf Mohawk T.
Night elf, mohawk, whatever the heck. So anyway, I'm glad that nobody's in chat yet, because all we're doing is lockpicking, and it's not terribly exciting. We may or may not skip it. This game is kind of infamous for being the game where there's just a lot of downtime. Like, oop. But it's time to go to the inn, boo-boo.
Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo-boo.
So I think tonight we get a poem, actually. Oh, no, we don't. What night is the poem? Maybe it's tomorrow.
I wanted it now.
Well, instead you get lamb falafels and soured cream, I'm sorry. Rabbit curry. Ooh.
I would rather have...
What would you rather have?
shawarma, actually.
Shawarma? Is that Schwarzenegger's wife?
No, that was Maria Shriver.
Oh, right. Well, I knew it had some sort of oh, I forgot when we went out into the desert on a Saurus with no name. We also got all the stuff we have to give to the Apothecary, and I totally forgot that we have to do that. So
Give it to the apostates.
But for now, we're going to do some pot in our room, by which I mean we're going to put down this pot in our room
and grow some cannabis.
And grow some canvas.
Cannabis, doofus.
Cannabis doofus. So, with our journey in the desert, we got 117 gold and 67 centimes, which is not a whole lot, but we can... I mean, we already bought our rope, so there's not a whole ton to spend it on at this point. Remember last time I got, like, the million rations?
No, it's been like 100 years since we played this
I
game.
have got 37 Lunchables in the chest. It weighs 740 quarks.
37 Lunchables?
Well, they're rations. I don't know. What do they think the, Oh, the poet has personally asked we be present tonight, for he wishes to speak with you after his reading. So tonight the poet's coming in.
Oh, that poet.
Poet Omar, and don't make me do, what was it, Vincent Price voice on him?
Oh, you totally have to do it now.
Oh, dear. I don't wanna. I can only do half of his voice. Oh, we gotta talk to this guy.
We need to get the guy with the glasses to do that voice for us.
Yes, let's just call up Doug Walker, because he has nothing better to do with his time than random. Well,
he is
maybe.
pretty entitled.
So give him a scorpion tail. Ooh, 80. Nice. And we're done giving him scorpion tails. I guess that's it. Now we give him some flowers because we love him. Oh, I totally do have a reason to give Harik flowers.
What's your reason? Tell us.
I didn't say I was going to say what it was.
Oh.
I think it's because he's attractive.
What's he going to say?
Anyway, let's give him some ghoul claws.
Sounds like a thing to do.
He will yet purchase 2 more. Too bad I don't have 2 more. He won't take the head, though. Which is the sad bit. But now we've got... wow! That like,
is a lot of
tripled our money just from those scorpion tails and ghoul claws. So that's a lot. So we killed a bunch of guys to get their money, but really we should have just been hunting the animals, because that's like 3 times as lucrative. And it was way more lucrative than the thieving that we did. Mostly full water skins. So now I think that we've got $1 million. We can actually go around and buy all the pointless stuff from the kata. For example, these guys over here have a question mark. It's a signed game box. This one's actually kind of funny once you buy it. Oh, apparently I didn't even haggle. This is, if you look real close, that is the actual box for Quest for Glory 2.
Ooh.
Extremely pixelated and terrible looking, but that's actually it. This original Trial by Fire game box, signed by Slory and Scory. So if the designers were cats, that would be it. So let's see what other wonders that random people have for sale. For example, the brass guy. He's got a little brass jug.
Ooh. I'm a little brass jug sitting in the water. Little brass jug. Doing what he oughter.
Is that an actual song?
Yeah, it's a little something bug. I can't remember.
I thought I know there's a song called Little Brown Jug that we used to play in like jazz band at junior high. This is what we got from him, whatever this is. It's a little brass jug.
To play the jugs in junior high?
No, and it went like this. Dee 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 dee. Now we can get to potted plants. Can catch the potato.
Jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those people?
Oh, except this one he doesn't give it to us. He just puts it in the inn. What does the basket guy give us? Oh, hero, would you just honor this humble kata? Whatever. Spare me the sales pitch. I'm gonna buy a weaving from him. I hope it's cool. I'm such a good haggler by hitting buy. Oh, look, it's a weaving of us! Look at that. That's cute.
Aww.
You should draw that.
Pixels.
I'm made of pixels. Alright, let's see what the guys in the Plaza of the Palace buy us. Ooh, carpets. Oh, that's right, because the air elemental was here. And we saved him. We have the gratitude of the catitude.
What?
We've already spent like 1/3 of our cash, but let's keep spending it on random crap. 45 for a carpet? Art thou mad?
What do you think?
Maybe a little bit.
Man, that cat knows what's up.
So he's delivering it to the inn. The funny thing, all these like extra things you can buy are remake exclusive. In the original, you just had a million. Apparently, this guy is nothing I want to buy still. In the original, you just had a bunch of money. I guess you could go buy health pills with it.
Buy health pills?
Yeah, from the Apothecary. Mirak here wants to steal your soul as the first Dragonborn.
Excuse me?
Wait, no, he just needs to sell us belts and boots. The funny thing about... Ooh, no. So, when you go out and fight the ghoul, if you remember, they spit acid at your shoes, and it kept making me flip over and go, But you can buy shoes from him, and then the acid won't bug you anymore for a little while, and then they eventually wear out.
Makes sense. Are you sure that's the sound they made, though?
Oh.
Are you sure it wasn't...
No, that's if you fell face forward.
Oh, I see.
This is face backwards. Is that the term? Is that a term?
Flat on your back? No, it's not a term.
Oh. I'm going to buy boots. Thank you very much, Effendi. Within 2 days! Screw you. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go buy a shirt from this guy. Oh, he just sells a bag. I don't need a bag. Oh no! Not this guy again. Do I have to keep talking to this every time this guy comes up? I have to challenge him just because I can't remember how to do the rope crossing. So we're going to try one more time with this jerk. Just because I think now that I grind it up, though, a little bit. Let's see what my health is so I don't end up falling off and dying. 172. I'm okay. Or 122 with the health. Alright, here we go. Because I can't remember if you press up if he goes up. He's going down. Okay, so it's whatever direction his foot goes is the direction that I push. What? And I know we've already been through this, but we're doing it anyway because this is very important in the end game. Not to spoil it or anything, but this skill does come in handy again later in the game. So it's important that and since it's been months since I played this, I just didn't remember. So this is for my own practice, really. Now you know the story.
Oh, I like it.
This 2 minutes of the thing.
Hey, you made it.
Yay, $5. I'm an expert. Oh, he's not like, let me win the money back. Maybe I've done it enough that he'll stop asking, the jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
Nobody likes that guy.
Alright, well, how many daggers do I have? I need to buy some more of those. 10. Oh, and I also do need to buy some more healing pills because I ran out. An idiot. Back, let's go do that real quick. Buy stuff. That's like going to be 15. Let's see. That would be 30. I think that would be way more than I ever need. Let's buy that. And some more of these dudes. There is an Easter egg.
Uh-oh.
Kind of infamous, but only it's another remake exclusive one. But it's one that's a little more goofy, I guess, than ones that we've seen so far. I mean, Sweeping Sir James was pretty goofy. I'm not gonna lie. I got 24 of those and 23 of those.
Let's not forget the Eskimo.
The Eskimo, that is Sweeping Sir James. Oh,
right.
That's the guy.
Let's not forget him.
Here, look, I'll show you in the book. The Book of Eskimos. We've got... Oh, I've lost in what... Good, I've evened out on the rope walking. I didn't realize it even kept track of that. We've got 62 wins on the battles. See, there's your normal brigand, who I've killed 31 of. 14,
hey, Splinter!
I've killed 14 splinters. If there are 14 splinters I've killed, would that mean that there would be how many Ninja Turtles then? Let's see, 56.
64.
No, it's 56.
You're probably right.
56 Ninja Turtles that will somehow come and get me. Killed 4 ghouls. Look at all this crap the ghouls can do. Hellfire, Loogie.
What?
Boom. Although Boom apparently didn't hit me, so I don't know what damage it does. The Griffin's still doing this stuff. And Sweeping Sir James. Okay.
Let's not forget Sweeping Sir James.
I didn't forget him. So here's the thing. We go back to the inn, and we can put all our... Look at the stuff we've got now. We have the pot. We've got the rug. It's green. We've got a plant. And we can add to this our... Hanging of Us, which is now over there. It's made by Saba.
Saba.
And we've got our box of Quest for Glory 2. Well, the box is merely a creation of cardboard. You feel like this may be someday be a valuable collector's item.
But you're wrong. Nobody cares about Quest for Glory.
Sabwa. Blah blah blah. So now we've decorated our room with random crap. Here's the thing though. Oh, I think I didn't put down the little brass jug. In the original game, you don't have a bedroom like this. You've just got like a static screen where he's in a bed, and it's like tells you, you know, sleep until morning, sleep until evening, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is all remake exclusive, of course. But the other funny thing is that of all these things that you get, there's actually 2 versions of them that you can buy from whoever at 2 different points in the game, and they're all different. For example, I don't remember which, but like one of them for this hanging, for example, there's this one, and then there's like one of the night sky or something that you can get. And I think maybe if you buy it on like even days, it's one, and odd days, it's the other. And for some, it's like if you buy it when the sun is setting versus the sun is rising, and some it's if you buy it when you have an odd number of centimes. I mean, I don't know exactly what the triggers are, but they are different. Did I buy a thing from him? I think I did. I'm going to try. I can't buy anything from him. I give him a buck, apparently. Flowers! Oh, dried flower art. No, he's the one who does the night scene. Although I don't have nearly as much money anymore. You are most skilled. I'm so skilled. Oh, see? There it is. It's night sky. So I'll go hang that up. And I think that's all the things that I can... all the random crap I can buy. So since my weapon skill is all the way up, I've bought all the random crap I can, and most of my grinding is thief skills at this point. There's really not much point to go out into the desert and grind anymore for a thief, which is sad because I've still got 6 days left before my stealth has gone up a little bit. Before I have to go to Rasir for a real. So let's look up an Easter egg, guys. How does that sound?
Yeah, it's okay, I guess.
Somewhere in the northern part of the city, there is something we shall find. That's as specific as I can get. There is something in this northern part of the city.
What could it be?
Take your guesses. Is it $5?
5 fingers.
Is it... Oh, he's already here.
Oh, right.
Is it many... Oh, we gotta look at graffiti for... Actually, no, we don't.
It's a box of many things.
Sweeping Sir James was here, says the graffiti. Not anymore. For a good time, visit Nahid at 98 Marib Darb. For a bad time, tell Nahid where you got this number. I don't think Marib Darb is a thing, but I bet that translates to Slut Street or something. I don't know. What's that in Arabic? I don't know. I'd give my right hand to be ambidextrous. I'll tell you what, though. Ambidexterity jokes, killer at certain points in life. Probably.
What on earth are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get down to the end of Askeri Darb. Because, if you'll notice, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's a pizza box.
Ooh, pizza time!
You don't work for the Superior and Sanitation Department. So this is the crazy thing about this Easter egg. First of all, you have to get this pizza box. But the first time you click on it, it's like, do you really want this trash? So you have to click on it twice. So now I've got a pizza box. Now the graffiti has one more thing that it says. And it's
what
this.
Could it say?
The doom from the east has passed and is now between here and infinity.
The chilling look at things to come.
What this means is we've now activated a second Easter egg. Because in Quest for Glory, normally in games there's what? The 4 elementals, right? Fire, earth, water, and air.
And heart.
And art.
Heart! Oh, and also art.
Until the Fire Nation attacks. That's when everything changes. But, in Quest for Glory, there's actually a 5th elemental they don't really talk about until the 4th game. I think it's mentioned in the 2nd game's manual. That was weird. The sprites are scaling at a higher resolution. Like, look at that source in the back. Its pixels are smaller. That's a setting that I forgot to change when I upgraded to Windows 10 and had to reinstall this, apparently. So, I am going to go out in the desert, and I'll probably end up fighting a few guys again, but... 1, 2... For example, this guy.
Sweeping Sir James!
I need to turn off Numlock before you start attacking me. Numlock, you are my downfall! But, what you gotta do is you gotta go 4 screens south of the town. And then, sorry, my headphone cord was on my numpad. Now it was numb.
Having all sorts of problems.
Look, technical difficulties, alright. It's wired. Anyway, they're a lot easier to kill now that I've killed like 40 of them or whatever. Hey, look, it's their initials on their robe in blood is TL. If you look really close.
What does TL stand for?
It stands for too legit. Too legit to quit.
Hey, hey!
Too legit. By the way, that song is like 20 minutes long. I forget how many screens we've gone south.